Hi YouTube world, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, welcome. I'm Adrienne, I live in New York City. I love playing with makeup and I love sharing my playtime with you all, including my opinions. And I am currently in the midst of a 30-day challenge where I evaluate all my lip products, try to figure out what I really love and what I maybe can part with. And today is day 22, and I feel a little spring cleaning or summer cleaning or something cleaning. It's that kind of day. I change my sheets. I'm still in my pajamas. I have a big mess of makeup, and I wanted to tackle a category that I've tackled before. I will link the video down below. When I did this series a year and a half ago, I covered lip glosses because I thought I didn't like lip glosses. And I think what now I realize is I like very particular types of lip glosses, and there is a time and a place for them, and I have enjoyed them more this last over a year and a half than I ever have in my life. And I just think it's because a lot of great formulas have been coming out. And so I wanted to do a roundup of those formulas. I will also link videos down below where I've swatched entire color collections, and I will talk about products that I know people want to hear about, or at least as a comparison point because they're popular or whatnot. It is a combination of affordable and also luxury. So if lip glosses is your jam, you might be interested in this one. So my focus here is really going to be lip glosses I've never talked about that I have in my collection and why I love them, or why I don't like them, or ones I recently tried. I think primarily I have like 5 or so let's just go ahead and get started. I happen to be wearing one of my favorite lip glosses in a favorite shade. This is by Bobbi Brown. This is the Crushed Oil Infused Gloss. These glosses are beautiful. I find that they are well worth the money. This one is in Sweet Dianthus. I don't know if it was limited edition, but it's a very pretty, almost baby pink with a tiny bit of coral in it. I really love it. And it is certainly like a favorite of mine. All the colors in that line are beautiful. You just have to find one that you really like, but that's really the only one that I still have left. So the formula I discovered this year that I like a little bit better than the Bobbi Brown is by Nars. This is I believe this is called the Afterglow Lip Gloss. It's these kind that come in this kind of glass. I have 3 of them right here. I have Arcona, Chelsea Girls, and A-Lister. A-Lister is a bit of a topper color, and I'm going to get to it in a moment because I want to compare it to a drugstore brand. They have a good amount of color in them, and I'll show you Chelsea Girls first. And it has a nice slim paddle, a real nice amount of gloss, and a nice amount of color. So that is Chelsea Girls. I think I like these better than the Bobbi Brown. They have no scent, and that's really the main reason. They also feel just a tiny bit more hydrating, but the tiniest bit. I just really like Chelsea Girls, and it's a like kind of perfect peachy nude for me. I want to show you what Arcona looks like because it's much more pigmented. So that's Arcona. It's like a little bit of a like brick berry kind of color. I really love it. I love this especially for fall. I find that the color is really smooth, so there's no separation in it, and it allows for my lips to peek through, so I think it makes it a very flattering gloss. And it's just a little bit of a punch, a little bit of a kick without it being like your standard nude. So that is Arcona. I love to have a really nice gold gloss as a topper for lip colors, especially kind of anything that's rosy or peach. The gold looks really beautiful above it. So what I love about this formula of A-Lister is it is gold, it has the sparkle, but it has no texture whatsoever. those little sparkles are very, very finely milled, so I don't feel the texture. The product that's very much like it is by Moira. It's from their Lip Luminizer Gloss collection. This one's called Goldie. This one's really nice and much more affordable. Really no difference in color. The difference is that the Moira one does actually have little gold fleck particles, and you can feel it when you purse your lips together. Is it that terrible? Is it that gritty? No, I've actually felt a lot worse. So I would recommend this product. It has a very, very similar texture to the Nars. It's a bit gel-like. It has some feeling of oil, like kind of nourishing, and it's super comfortable. So the Moira lip luminizers are really, really nice. Speaking of the Moira lip luminizers, I picked one up in the shade Knock Knock, and this is in a flat color. So it has no sparkle in it whatsoever. I wanted to show you what it looked like. So that's Knock Knock. I think this color is extraordinary. I also just really love the formula. I have been pleasantly surprised by a lot of Moira products, in particular some of their long wear eyeshadow options, and also their the eyeshadow palettes, their loose face powder, and this guy. This is really, really beautiful. Dare I say I like this even more than the Flower Beauty CBD lip glaze, or even the Tower 28 lip glosses, which is saying a lot. I still have a few of those flower lip glazes. I'll link my video down below where I swatch all of them. They're a beautiful, affordable product. I think I like these more because there's more consistency in the color with the actual product. And on the Tower 28, my biggest caveat on Tower 28 lip glosses is that they turn rancid very quickly. Another lip gloss I thought I would mention, a subscriber asked me to pick one up and let them know what I think about it, so I did. This is the Sephora Lip Gloss. This one here comes in gloss. This is a beautiful packaging, very reminiscent of the Tower 28 packaging, but even like more luxe. There's just more acrylic. It's feels heavier. It's really, really nice. I picked mine up in the shade Booked, and I'm going to show you what that looks like. It has a really nice applicator too, with a bit of a curve and a point. It is a very high glossy formula, which is very nice, and it's extremely comfortable. So that's it there. I would build it up to create kind of more of a gloss. The problem with it is it's already laid down quite a lot of color, and it is quite opaque. So I don't find it to be as flattering as the Tower 28 or the Flower Beauty or even those Moira lip glosses or the Nars. Those all have like a bit more translucency. Maybe it's just the shade I picked up and I have to pick up one of the clearer formulas, but I don't like when I build this up. And I'm not even the biggest fan of the color the way that it is right now. It is a very nice, comfortable formula, only slightly tacky. I do think it's tackier than, again, the Moira, the Flower, or the Tower 28. If you're looking for a more opaque lip gloss that's super comfortable, I would recommend this one. But if you're looking for something that's much more kind of effortless and you don't have to pay too much attention to even how you apply it, I would recommend some of the others. Since I was doing some Sephora shopping, I figured I would also try the Clean Glossy Lip Oil. This is from Sephora's Clean line. I picked mine up in Raspberry. It has a nice component where you pull it out and it's a wand. And it's a nice flat paddle. So I love that color. I just think it's really beautiful. I love also the formula. It again has more oil. I still find it to be extremely high shine and very, very comfortable. I love also that there's a lot of translucency, so I think it makes it a very flattering formula. Of the two kind of Sephora products, I think I would prefer this one overall. I don't know how long these last because this is a clean formula as well, and I wonder if it's going to be something like that Tower 28, but I do think it's a really, really nice product. And in raspberry, it's a really fun color. Last, I will make mention of another lip gloss that I have been really loving and very impressed by. It's by Lunar Beauty, and it is in the shade Starlight. The components are really beautiful. It smells like a vanilla cake, like you just baked a vanilla cake. It's really a nice scent. And this lip gloss, even though it's a lip gloss, it's very oily, very emollient. It feels very luxurious. Do you have to reapply this a lot? Yes, you do, but it has such a beautiful shine to it. It has a tiny bit of sparkle, but the sparkles are not really obvious. It just gives it even an additional glow. And it's such a nice, thin, non-sticky formula. This is by far one of the best formulas I've ever tried. And I would even say that I like this better than the Nars formula. And while I'm on the subject, just to cover it really quickly, because that last item from Sephora was technically a lip oil, I would recommend 100% the Catrice Powerfull 5 Glossy Lip Oil. In this packaging, this is a beautiful lip oil. It contains a lot of different nourishing oils. I would also recommend the lip oil from Lunar Beauty. I have mine in mango, but there are lots of different scents, and it's also just a very luxurious product. It is totally clear. And I did a video on mentioning this product. The Sigma Renew lip oil is really nice as well. The collections that I talked about during this 30 days have mainly been the NYX. This is Milky Gloss. These here, I swatched every single one, and this is a great formula, but it is heavily scented, so you have to be okay with scent, and in particular whatever scent that you're picking up. But the colors are beautiful and the price point is just right. And for luxury, I would recommend the Fitglow Beauty Lip Serums. They come in this packaging here. These are very expensive. They're about $42 a piece. You can get them in bundles. They do have sales. You can sign up. But this is one of the most unique lip gloss formulas. It's very emollient and also feels just like it's coating your lips completely. So if you're conscious of lip lines, this is really going to be your number one friend. And if you are in sort of like very cold weather, this is going to protect your lips. It's not going to fade away like maybe a product like this will, that you have to reapply. This one holds on much longer, and the colors are gorgeous, and the formula is really beautiful. And lastly, I'll make mention of these. I also have the Rowan Lip Glosses. These are not very glossy. These are more like a matted down gloss with a little bit of mint kind of feeling. They don't really plump, but there is a cooling mint feeling. They're really beautiful. I would recommend them, but they're not like as high shine. So if what you're looking for is more like almost like a liquid lip balm, that would be this. I hope that gave you a little insight into what products I really enjoy, and I hope that some of that was able to answer some of the questions that you may have had lingering about what makes for a preferred lip gloss, or maybe what the difference is between one and the other. If you have any comments or questions, please say hi down below. I'm always happy to chat. We are on the last leg of this journey together, and so I hope that you all will join me. If you care to, please hit the subscribe button and click that bell for notifications so you find out when I post tomorrow's video, day number 23. I hope everyone has had a beautiful weekend, and we will talk soon. Take care, everyone. Bye.